I'm doing my presentation on wine. In the 1500s, Martin Luther said, "Beer is made by men, wine by God." And wine has really had a huge cultural impact on history. It's part of a lot of different cultures, and it's been around for a really long time. It's had an impact on my family. My grandfather started making his own wine, and so in the process, he's educated us all a lot about it. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the history, the health benefits, and the most popular types of wine. So there's an ancient Persian fable that a princess was trying to commit suicide and tried to drink wine thinking it was poison, and it was wine. And instead of it killing her, it intoxicated her and freed her from the anxieties of royal court life, so she ended up not committing suicide. There's archaeological evidence that grapes began being cultivated in Mesopotamia in between 4000 and 6000 BC. And in the past, wine was typically enjoyed by royalty and priests, and commoners drank like ale and other stuff. Vines were also passed around on the trade routes and by early explorers, and so now there are grapes cultivated on every continent except for Antarctica. Wine also has a lot of health benefits. According to the American Heart Association, 1 to 2 4-ounce glasses of wine a day is considered moderate drinking, and when drinking wine moderately, it will promote longevity, meaning you live longer. And wine drinkers have a 34% lower mortality rate than beer or spirit drinkers. It lowers your risk of heart attacks. Moderate drinkers with high blood pressure are 30% less likely to have a heart attack. It lowers your risk of heart disease. Red wine tannins contain procyanidins, that's the word, and they protect against heart disease. It also lowers your risk for type 2 diabetes. It reduces your risk by 30%. It reduces your risk for stroke, and it lowers your risk of suffering from blood clot related stroke by 50%. It reduces your risk for cataracts, colon cancer, and also brain decline. And then finally, some of the popular types of wine. Cabernet Sauvignon is a French full-bodied red wine, and it's best paired with steak. Merlot is an extremely soft red wine, and it's best served with chicken. And then Shiraz is a very dark red wine. It's rich and full and has spicy flavors, and it's a complementary wine. It's best when paired with food, and it usually goes with beef or barbecue or spicy mustard-based foods. Grenache is a soft, delicate red wine, and it's frequently mixed with other kinds of wine. Pinot Noir is a light to medium-bodied red wine. It's got a fruity odor, and when it's well-aged, it can develop a floral flavor. And then Chardonnay is one of the most well-liked white wines. It's very versatile, and so there's a Chardonnay for every palate, they say. And it can mature in oak barrels for up to 3 years, and it can be served with salmon. Sauvignon Blanc is a sweet white wine, and it's great with seafood or sushi. Semillon is a French dry white wine, and it's got a clear, fruity flavor, and it's actually also commonly mixed with Sauvignon Blanc to make a lighter drinking wine. And then Riesling is a German, classically fruity wine. It can be sweet or dry, and it's good with spicy food. In conclusion, wine has had a huge impact on history. It's been around for so many years, and I hope now you know a little bit more about the history of it, the health benefits of it, and the different types of it, the differences between them. And I'm going to leave you with this Benjamin Franklin quote. He said, "Wine is proof that God loves us and loves to see us happy." Thank you.